Many people won't admit it, but dishes are genuinely disgusting. You're scraping off congealed food that's been sitting there forever. You're plunging your hands into murky water filled with grease and particles. You're touching other people's spit. Ew! For some people, it's mildly unpleasant. For you, it triggers what psychologists call a disgust response. And disgust isn't just ew, gross. It's a primal emotion designed to keep you alive. Yeah, it literally keeps you away from contamination and disease. It's the same response that keeps you from eating rotten food or touching dead animals. And when you have high disgust sensitivity, every second you spend doing dishes feels like exposure to something your nervous system wants you to run from. But what makes dishes uniquely soul-crushing is that they're never done. You wash them, you dry them, you put them away, and in 6 hours, they're dirty again. This is what psychologists call a Sisyphean task, named after the Greek myth where a guy has to roll a boulder up a hill only for it to roll back down forever. Compare that to other chores. Clean your room? It stays clean for at least a few days. Do laundry? You get a week before you need more. Vacuum? The floor stays clean until someone tracks in dirt. But dishes, you wash them so you can use them, so they get dirty, so you can wash them again. It's a loop with no exit. And it gets worse. The second you finish washing dishes, someone, maybe even you, uses a dish, and now there's a dirty dish in the sink again. That "I literally just did this" is called effort futility, and it's one of the fastest ways to kill motivation. Studies on productivity show that people need to see the results of their work to stay motivated. When results disappear immediately, your brain stops seeing the point. So you stop, the dishes pile up, and everyone thinks you're lazy, but you're not lazy. You're experiencing a completely rational response to a task that your brain has correctly identified as pointless. Here's another thing. Dishes interrupt everything. Your work, your show, your happiness, all ruined because you remembered the dishes. And once you're interrupted, getting back into your previous activity feels impossible. So your brain makes a calculation. If I don't do the dishes, I can stay in this current state. If I do them, I lose what I'm doing and might not get it back. Rationally, you know the dishes need to get done, but emotionally, the cost of interruption feels too high. So you leave them. And then you feel guilty, but not guilty enough to actually get up and do them. But when your sink is full, you don't just see dirty plates, you see proof that you're failing. When someone comes over, you panic about the kitchen. You make excuses. You feel like they're judging you. And maybe they are, because society treats dirty dishes like a moral failing. And social media is a menace. You see people with spotless kitchens, their #cleanhome posts, their just finished my Sunday reset reels. Meanwhile, you've got a bowl from Tuesday that's growing something. What you don't see is that they have a dishwasher. You might not. That they only cook once a day, you cook more. That someone else in the house helps, you're alone. That they hyper-focus on cleaning as a coping mechanism. You're comparing your behind-the-scenes disaster to everyone else's carefully staged performance. And that's not fair to you, honestly. So what do? Find your workaround. Paper plates aren't shameful if they keep you fed. Dishwashers are worth every penny if you can afford one. Doing dishes immediately after eating, before they congeal, makes it easier. Listening to podcasts or music can make the time bearable. Wearing gloves eliminates the wet hands and grossy problem. Whatever gets them done or prevents them from piling up is the right strategy for you, because the goal isn't to love doing dishes. The goal is to feed yourself without your kitchen becoming a biohazard. If this was you, hit subscribe for more videos that explain why your brain does the things it does without making you feel broken.